Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're really getting into Edmund J. Bourne's The Anxiety and Phobia Workbook.
Yeah, it's a classic for a reason.
Definitely. It's not just a book you read, is it? It's more like a practical companion. It seems widely trusted.
Oh, absolutely. By professionals, by individuals. It's very hands-on.
Right. A true workbook designed for you, the listener, to actively participate, use the exercises, the tools, really build some mastery over anxiety.
Exactly. It's about doing, not just reading.
Okay, so let's unpack this for you. We all kind of know what worry feels like, right?
Right.
But what is anxiety when it tips over into something more, and how does this workbook help, clarify that, make it actionable?
Well, what Bourne does really well, I think, is break down the different types of anxiety. You hear terms like GAD, panic disorder, social anxiety, phobias.
Sure.
But the workbook helps you pinpoint your specific experience. It makes that key distinction. Normal worry is usually fleeting, tied to a problem. Debilitating anxiety, that's often persistent, way out of proportion, and really messes with daily life.
Right, it takes over.
Yeah. And he frames it as this complex mixed biology, like genetics, brain chemistry, but also psychology, life experiences, even personality traits like, say, perfectionism.
Ah, okay. So it's not just one thing.
Exactly. And understanding that complex origin, that's sort of the first step towards tackling it effectively.
That multifaceted view is crucial then. It suggests there isn't just one magic bullet.
Yeah.
So here's where it gets really interesting for people listening.
Yeah.
What are some of the immediate practical strategies, the things the workbook offers that aren't just, quick fixes, but actually help manage those intense feelings right in the moment?
Right. Bourne shows how these seemingly simple physical techniques can actually start repatterning your nervous system's response.
Okay, like what?
Well, core things like abdominal breathing, deep belly breathing. It sounds basic, but it directly engages your calming system, the parasympathetic nervous system, teaches your body a kind of safety baseline.
Yeah.
Another one is progressive muscle relaxation. You systematically tense and release different muscle groups. It makes you really aware of tension versus relaxation.
So body-focused stuff first.
Yeah, but then it dives deep into cognitive behavioral strategies. This is where you get like step-by-step worksheets.
To do what exactly?
To identify and really dismantle those distorted thoughts, like challenging catastrophic thinking, that what-if spiral we all know.
Oh, yeah.
And replacing negative self-talk with something more constructive. Confronting those mistaken beliefs that fuel your specific anxiety. And, crucially, it gets into exposure therapy principles.
Exposure, that sounds intense.
It's done gradually. Systematically facing feared situations teaches your brain, through actual experience, that they aren't as dangerous as you thought. That's where lasting change really happens.
Okay, that sounds incredibly empowering. Moving from just reacting to, proactively engaging. But what about those really big moments? Like a full-blown panic attack or that relentless worry that just loops?
Yeah, for panic attacks, the workbook gives very specific early intervention tactics, recognizing the signs early.
Right.
And immediately using calming breath, yes, but also specific coping statements. These aren't just empty affirmations. They're designed to challenge that catastrophic interpretation of physical sensations during an attack.
Ah, to regain some control mentally.
Exactly. And physical activity, too, sometimes, to burn off that adrenaline surge. For the persistent worry, he offers things like worry exposure, dedicating a limited time to actually confront worries.
Instead of them ambushing you all day.
Precisely. Or worry postponement. Setting aside a specific worry time later, it kind of shrinks worry's power. And, of course, practical problem solving for things you can actually solve.
Makes sense.
And Bourne goes deeper, too. He shows how personality traits, like needing too much control or perfectionism, aren't just quirks. They actively amplify anxiety.
Right. They feed into it.
Yeah. So there are exercises to explore the fears behind those traits. Plus, he covers lifestyle factors, nutrition, caffeine's impact, assertiveness training, building self-esteem. It's holistic.
So it connects a lot of dots.
Definitely. And importantly, he also discusses medication and therapy options, stressing that this workbook is often best used with professional guidance, complementing it. It's about finding your path.
So wrapping this up for you listening, what does all this mean? What's the sort of ultimate takeaway from this deep dive into taking charge?
Look, the book's ultimate aim is empowerment. Pure and simple. It gives you the knowledge, the practical tools, the skills, everything you need to really take control of anxiety and